There is a new cover of a holiday classic, and it's been going viral because of the visual that goes along with it. So we're gonna play a little bit of it and discuss a little bit as we go through this. Check this out.
Hear those sleigh bells jingling, a ring a ting a ting a ling a too. Ring a ling a ling a ling a come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with a Jew. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together.
Yo, I never heard the harmonies. I never heard them harmonies.
Puedes ir por las tuyas.
Okay, so if you're just listening, you're not watching, this is a visual of the classic Christmas shortbread cookies being manufactured over in India. And let's just say it is absolutely disgusting what they are doing to package these products that people have been buying for a long time. Yeah, so this kind of went crazy viral. At first, it was just a visual of what was happening, and then people, of course, had to take it to the next level and
pretend like they were eating it, and then
and then they had to do the
song.
It's
made in India, and then they played that video.
Yeah, so just be aware when you're out there shopping for your shortbread Christmas cookies. Make sure you look to see if they are made in India. Apparently, the brand that is like the most classic, the one that where they all copied from, is a Denmark brand. That's the one to go for. I forget what they're called, but if you see any of these videos online, you'll see it in the comments. Everyone's always posting it in the comments.
Did you see though that they did another video of it looked like it was Indian people working at it. It looked like a legit factory that was clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw that one.
I mean, that's possible. But when you got stuff like this going on and you don't know know which one you getting it from, I'm not taking that chance. Listen, if I go to the store and I see manufactured in India, pass. I'm moving on, because it's not just this. It's the street food videos. It's the ice cream cone videos that went viral where they were manufacturing ice cream cones. And
the street food stuff is nasty, dude.
Yeah,
I love Indian food too.
I love Indian food, and I love Indian. I got a lot of real cool, close Indian friends that I'm really, really close with. My wife is half Indian.
Hold up, though.
But
Indian food, we still have to get product from India, like the spices and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? Where do you think our spices are coming from? The curries and the how they're doing it.
I don't know. That's a good question. Now the restaurants that probably get a lot of stuff. Let's see if we can find out.
Because I think about that now.
Yeah, you don't know.
That's why we got to pray over our food.
I mean, yeah, but you also gotta be mindful of where it comes from, because we don't know the conditions in those places. That's very true. Like, we have regulations here, and even here we've seen videos where it comes out that like some of these poultry factories, or the
last year, last year actually,
the butterball. We had the whole butterball scandal last year, where they were doing God knows what to these turkeys.
Gross. Just gross.
So, turmeric comes from India. It looks like cumin comes from India, Syria, Turkey, and Iran. And ginger, China, and then India, Nigeria, and Peru. So yeah, I think like a lot of the stuff that goes with curry, is coming from India. Nutmeg and mace come from Indonesia and India, Grenada.
I mean, just any type of food. I mean, Jake, you can contest to this, like, because we worked at factories together when we were doing the welding assistant thing, and we saw, I'm not going to name any names, but we saw some of the stuff that happened there, because people think that, it's just clean when you get something just
because you buy something that's wrapped
up in plastic and it's packaged all nice. You don't see the process of...
What's some of the stuff that you saw, though? Like, you don't have to say what factory it was, but what's some of the stuff you saw?
I saw a dude on the line. It was a pastry thing, right? Mm-hmm. and he was
What kind of pastries? Just let's get on into it. What kind of pastries? Like what were they like?
They
the
were croissants. They were
the
chocolate
Yeah,
croissants.
that's what I'm
the
talking
ones
about.
that you get in Starbucks.
Right?
Right?
Now we're getting somewhere.
The one that
The same exact ones you can get at a Starbucks.
I
So
saw a
y'all
dude-
think Starbucks has this factory somewhere where they're, packaging these croissants in a very sanitized way. No, they're getting them from local factories
Yes.
around the country.
Yep.
So go ahead.
I saw a dude on the line, right? He had to go to the bathroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
He went to the bathroom. I was going in the bathroom too.
Yeah.
He went to the bathroom, had his blue rubber gloves on.
Yep.
Went to pee with his rubber gloves, blew his nose, never took his gloves off, and went right back to the line.
Oh boy. Yummy, yummy, yum. Enjoy those croissants. Yummy,
Just hear
yum.
those sleigh bells ringing, ding, 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 ding.
Now that's not protocol though, right?
Yeah, but
No, that's not- no.
but his point is like, who is there making sure? Who is there checking? And how often is that happening for people that are too lazy to
Right.
grab a new pair of gloves or wash their hands? Like how often is that happening in these factories when you have people that, low wage workers that are just coming in? A lot of those, I mean, that guy was probably illegal. A lot of these people are coming in and they're just getting these jobs and they're just trying to, get through the day. So they're not following these strict codes of regulation, so.
I know that for sure, dude. Like coming from an immigrant.
Yeah. When you was working on the
when I was
blueberry,
working, they were all there.
you was picking your nose and scratching your butt and picking blueberries at the same time.
You're out in the hot. Just imagine you're out in the hot sun all day.
Yeah.
You think that's sanitary?
Nope. So that's why you got to wash that stuff, man.
Yeah.
They're not gonna do you think that they're making sure it's sanitized before it gets to you? Nope. All they got to do is make sure it looks pretty. I was watching something the other day, on what they do, like how they process these other fruits and stuff like that, and it's literally because they can't sell fruits to the produce stands or the supermarkets that have any imperfections in them in this country. So they take those fruits and they use those for like applesauces or like jams and jellies and all the things that you don't see what it look like.
Yeah.
You just eat it. So, or juices and stuff. Yeah.
Which makes sense. It's
People won't buy them.
yeah. They won't buy them if they're sitting there and they always pick the the prettiest.
Yep, but then that leads to now you have to manufacture. You have to find and genetically modify a seed to create fruit that never looks bad, even if it tastes horrible.
Or use dyes.
Yeah, use dyes, use waxes and stuff like that. But my thing is these fruits that you buy. I've bought fruits from Walmart or certain places where you find it fell behind the counter months later and it's still not rotten. You know what I mean? It just kind of like dried up a little bit, but it didn't like rot.
Yeah.
Like a fruit is supposed to rot. That is scary.
Yeah. To me, it's like I know you've seen this before because we talked about this. Avocados.
Yeah.
That just stays hard and don't ripe.
Yeah.
They're doing something to it.
And they kind of just get rubbery, right? Like
Yeah.
They never.
They
get
never.
Soft.
Yep.
Yeah. Because they want it. Like, think about it. They want to be able to make as much money as they can off of these avocados. And produce is probably one of the hardest things to keep on the shelf because once it spoils, no one's buying that. So
Didn't correct me if I'm wrong. I kind of remember because we know somebody who's in like the fruit industry or whatever like that.
Yeah.
Then once they pick it, right? They pick it when it's like green,
Mm-hmm.
but don't they like pump it with like fumes from like gasoline or something like that?
not
I don't
gasoline,
know.
but they do have. There's certain gases, whether it's like a mixture of like nitrogen and something else, that keeps it from oxidizing. So because oxygen is what makes the fruit ripen and
Right.
like go bad, essentially. So if you can pump the storage facilities with these other gases, it keeps the fruits from going ripe. Yeah,
Quicker.
Yeah, so
Okay.
they'll stay green for while you're storing them. So then once you ship them out to different places. And a lot of times they freeze them too, because then as they're going through the shipping process, now they're thawing and they're ripening, and then when they get to the store, now they're ready to be purchased. There's a whole science to it, but yeah, it's definitely not natural. It's not normal to be getting strawberries in New Jersey in the winter time, in the middle of December. You know what I mean? So, but that's what happens when we live in a consumer society. There he is.
I
He
was gonna
is.
wait, but
The half black, half Indian with the Spanish last name. Yes, sir. Mr. James Garcia in the building. Welcome. It's been a while, man.
Yeah, man. What's going on, Jake?
What's up, James?
Not much.
So I gotta get your take on this, man. We were just watching a viral video.
Okay.
And I don't know if you were listening. If you weren't listening, this is gonna be perfect.
Okay.
This is a brand new Christmas classic cover by your people. Okay. So we gotta play it a little bit. Bring it up, Mo. Here we go.
Oh. Yeah, I saw this. Yes. And I love these cookies.
Bro, you saw it, right?
I shared it with Shaniqua. I shared it with my mother-in-law. I said, listen, this hurts my heart. Every Christmas I get a tin.
Yeah.
I get a tin of
You
this.
just gotta look at where the tin comes from.
I mean, how could you know?
You have to. It says on the back.
India.
I know now,
Yeah,
but I'm
yeah.
saying back then,
you didn't know.
you didn't know. I just went to Walmart and had it.
Yeah.
It said from India.
Yes. And
They got them at Wegmans.
So
The real one.
The real one,
ones,
the real
okay.
one costs more. So I
Yeah,
guarantee
yeah.
you we've been eating the rat poop version.
I know.
And-
yes, because to me, why I spent $8 and got $3.99 right here.
Right. They look the
Well,
same. They taste
now
the
I
same.
know.
Because they've been smashed. They've been smashed by feet.
Man, you know, this hurts me because I love Indian food.
Yes, we were just talking.
I'm half Indian.
Yes.
I love the culture.
Yeah.
But Instagram has ruined it for me
Dude.
because it's so uncleanly. It's so unsanitary.
Yo, I was just talking about that. We were just talking about that. Like, how do we know? Because in order for these Indian restaurants to cook Indian food,
Yeah.
you need the Indian spices.
Yeah.
The spices that do come from India.
Right.
How clean is it?
Yeah, the processing of even those spices.
I don't even know.
Like-
I question everything now.
My man is grating nutmeg on his elbows at
Man,
this point.
listen,
You don't know.
I saw a guy cutting chicken with his
I
toenails.
saw
Yes,
that.
that's
I saw
nasty.
That. I saw
And
that.
the thing is, at first I was like, is this just like people just joking around? This is not a joke. This is for real. Like there's no hygiene, man.
And that's the thing. Like we have certain organizations and regulations here that other countries are not going to have in place.
Believe it or not, I would say me growing up in Trinidad.
Yeah.
Now Trinidad is nowhere near like this, but we do have street vendors and
Yeah.
we do have, there's not as maybe now there is change, but there's not as much regulation. People just went there.
Yeah.
So you didn't notice it. I could see now being more mature and having a little bit more sense in terms of like cleanliness and safety.
Yeah.
Why America is the way it is
Yeah.
in terms of not just food, in terms of the way things are structured, the way
Yeah.
things are built, permitting.
Yes.
Because it seems restrictive, right? Until you realize the purpose of it.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't have rules, all those foreigners would build the most ostentatious Saddam Hussein castle they could get.
Have you seen that that story of the people in that neighborhood that they built that attachment to their like single family home? They built this like high rise next to it,
Where?
and the entire neighborhood is like freaking out
I haven't
because
seen it.
it's like, of course, they're foreigners, probably Indian,
Right.
And I forget which city it's in. I'm gonna see if I can look it up. But they built like this monstrosity,
Yeah.
attached to their home so that they can put their whole entire family in it.
Right.
In it, like it's a house like this, and then imagine like a big sky rise,
Right.
built
Next to
next to it, attached to
Yep.
it. In this type of neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
you look at their societies, like even though I've been here 30 plus years now, so I'm obviously Americanized.
Yeah.
But I do see it and I say, I understand why there's rules.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the street vendors, I would love to go to India one day, but now I'm very trepidatious about where I go. I mean, not that Africa is much better, but
Yeah, it's
it's just it's you know what it is? It is unsanitary, but it's like the sheer like audacity to just do it.
Yeah.
You're just
I think it's just different. They don't think. I don't think they think anything of it.
man. When rats are running over food,
And they worship them. And
They worship rats. They worship.
Yeah, but
have you ever? We played that last
no,
week.
I know
You-
they
you
do,
weren't
but
here.
they're sending it here. I mean,
And that's the thing. So like what you're saying, like when we went to Trinidad, we're eating street food, or if you go to India, Thailand, you're eating street food, you kind of know what you're walking into, right? Even if you go to like a food truck here, you kind of know
Yeah.
what you're kind of like taking your
Yeah.
chance with, right? But when you buy a tin of cookies
Yeah.
from Walmart or from Target or something, you're expecting
Quality
a
control.
certain level of quality control, like standards.
I didn't sign up for this.
You're picturing. Remember when we used to watch How's It Made back in the day,
Yep.
and they're all wearing the hairnets and they got the
Yeah.
lab coats on and they're gloved up and they're
Right.
like, we're expecting that.
Right.
We're expecting that. We're not expecting
stepping in it, man. Like, wow. But here's the thing, though. I'm not even mad at them. I'm mad at the corporations that would do that to the American public.
Yeah.
Because there's no way you can tell me that a corporation that says, you know what, let's say someone did the marketing.
Yeah.
And they found out, all right, it's costing us this much to make it in Denmark, where it's originally from, right? But in India or some other country, it's costing us pennies on the dollar. And someone says, okay, what's the catch? Well, let's go over and make sure things are going. You just give that to them without checking it. That means you don't care.
Yeah, they don't care. What do they care about the most?
I mean, I know we're talking about India, but have you guys heard that Lee Campbell?
Yes. Yeah, the Campbell soup executive.
yeah.
I sent that to you guys.
Yes.
Remember? Yeah.
So it happened right here. We just don't film it.
Right.
Well, one guy, they fired the guy who whistled. They fired him. They got rid of him.
What was his position?
I don't know what he was.
He was like a VP or something.
No, the guy who filmed it.
Oh, the guy who filmed it.
Yeah, they fired him.
He. I don't think he filmed it. I think he recorded it.
Yeah, recorded it. Yeah, they got rid of him.
Yeah.
Guy's literally saying, "I would never feed my children this. This is like 3D printed meat."
Yes.
You know. So it happens here.
So
yeah, Campbell's VP and CISO Martin Bailey was secretly recorded in a rant trashing consumers, coworkers, and even the company's own products. Campbell's now finds itself in a sideline scandal and reviewing tape, literally heading into week 13. Man, we just bought some Campbell's cream of mushroom soup for our, for the green
casserole?
bean casserole. Man, that's classic. That's tradition.
Just makes her own.
Cream of mushroom. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
the one you guys show with the guy breaking the meat on the pavement.
Yes, that's a faux restaurant.
That's my people,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, that's your
Asian
people.
right there.
Now you got to answer for that one. But
Yeah.
Just her hand on the ceiling.
Yeah, it makes me, because man, I'm just gonna go to white restaurants now, man.
then you're gonna be like,
I bring my own
bring your own seasoning.
like no flavor, but it's clean.
What, man?
No offense, white friends.
Yeah.
Listen, man, it's unsanitary, man.
Man, I'm trying to find a story with this neighborhood that was upset because you got to see this, man. It's so crazy. Like the idea that they thought they could build this.
And that's what I'm saying. When you come to America, you have to abide by these rules. You can't just come here and do what you want.
Yes.
You know, and man, they just do whatever. Once they get a little power,
unless you become a politician.
well, you know, you gotta kiss the ring somehow. You know, but food, like Jamie said, we didn't sign up for that.
Yeah.
If I'm buying something from a store, I'm entrusting the store to have quality control.
Bro, but
Here it is.
hold up. James was late. I just told a story about how we worked at some place.
Yes.
And we think that what we're buying, you're expecting it to be pristine and clean from a cleanly place. But I saw firsthand something that came in a wrapper, and it's at a pretty fancy coffee shop. Right.
We already said it was Starbucks, so you don't gotta be vague. You don't gotta be vague about it, bro.
But I saw the dude on the line. They're making this croissant thing, right? He goes to the bathroom with his gloves on, goes pee with his gloves on, blows his nose with his gloves on, and then walks right back on the line.
I would have walked right out.
Packaging up
I mean,
croissants with chocolate. You ever eat those?
not now. I mean, I ain't gonna do it again. I mean,
Chocolate.
not to destroy, not to
Dude, baby.
not to single them out, because I'm sure uncleanliness happens here.
Absolutely. I mean, we
Yeah.
were talking about that. Remember the Butterball scandal last
Yep.
Thanksgiving?
Yep.
Yeah, it happens. But that level, that's like
That's just
what we're seeing
societal.
here is like people that slack off, that do things and they don't get caught.
Yeah.
That is just like
That's cultural.
That's just we don't give a crap.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen the ice cream cone one?
Yes.
Where like they're just on the
Yeah,
floor. He's picking
yeah.
them up with his feet. Like,
Yeah.
it's insane.
It is, man. It's heartbreaking because, like I said, you know, without Instagram, nobody would know. I would
Yeah.
be eating it right now. I have one right
Yeah,
here with me.
right.
Jamie, you want to cook?
And I would take one because I love them cookies.
Exactly.
Too. Yeah.
Let's go.
It's Christmas time,
Right?
guys.
Man.
Mom said, she said, listen, Jake and Jamie knows when I worked at Showboat, a worker was caught doing something disgusting to
Very
the rice
disgusting.
pudding.
And my question is, who
Ooh,
caught
but-
them? And how many people ate that rice pudding before they found out?
You should go to jail for something like that.
Yeah.
You should.
If you mess with people's food.
Like, that type of disgusting, and that's sick.
Hold
Like,
up. Hold up.
I'm just gonna say, rice pudding. Use your imagination.
That's gross,
Yes.
dude. If it's what I think it is.
It is exactly what you think.
You got to
it
go to
is.
prison for that.
It's exactly what you think.
Or you
it
got to
is.
get your ass whooped. Seriously. You pick.
That happened.
You go to jail or you get chest whooped.
that happened at Showboat.
Nah, that's to mess with people's food, man.
That is nasty.
Like I said, like, even,
that's a weird fetish.
it's a
though.
weird fetish.
Yeah.
Even when we were in Trinidad,
Yeah.
like I don't go to street vendors,
Yeah.
but you could see that it was visibly clean.
Yeah.
It wasn't like unsanitary.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like when we went and got doubles from the street
Yeah,
guys.
it's-
Like, and yeah, like they're using a paint bucket. I mean,
Yeah.
not a paint bucket.
A
They're,
Home Depot
they're using a Home Depot bucket.
Right.
You know,
But it doesn't look bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it's all right.
Just like the
at
dude-
least they're using a spoon.
Yeah.
He's not scooping it with his hand like they.
like the dude, like when we was in the Bahamas, he had the bucket didn't look
Yeah.
right.
Yes.
he had that.
Yeah, the conch in the bucket.
in the
yeah,
bucket.
yeah.
Right. And that's I get it, it looks terrible, but it's more to do with what's available than
Right.
it is them just like it's not like that's just what's available
Yeah.
to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
This is on a whole nother level.
Right.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
This is on a whole nother level, man.
Let me show y'all. Pull this up, Mo. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about with this community. And this is like a suburban community. Where is this? Fairfax County, Alexandria. So this is like outside of DC, I guess. Check this out.
Courtney Leonard lives literally in the shadow of the new addition being built onto her next-door neighbor's house.
Design-wise,
Get
it's
that
not
thing.
anything
Oh my goodness.
that's
Look
attached
at
to
that,
anything
bro.
else in the neighborhood.
Other neighbors tell us they're okay with this, that 3
at that.
generations of a very nice family will be living here. That family told us they
Bro,
have
that
nothing to add to
is
our story.
It
insane.
feels like it's not real.
Wow.
When you see it, I mean,
It's a hotel.
So yeah, it's shocking.
Katie Dash lives several blocks away and says she's alarmed, like many who know about this.
And so I think we're all just concerned. It could happen to her. It could happen to any of us. And I'm still confused how it was approved. I think that's our biggest issue in the neighborhood. It's like how there has to be something wrong.
It's been weeks and weeks of back and forth, and I love this neighborhood, and the people in it have been so helpful. It just feels like there's nowhere else to go at this point.
We turned to Pat Harity for clarification. He's the Fairfax County supervisor for this area and has been out to see this with his own eyes.
Clearly does not belong in our suburban neighborhoods. A structure like that, 8.5 feet from the property line, three stories tall for the length of the lot. It has no place. And we need to fix our zoning ordinance to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Supervisor Harity says he's
looks
going
like a
to
hotel.
propose
Somebody
that
get the
fix
cut, man.
at the board's meeting next
So
Tuesday.
crazy.
In the meantime, late today, we heard from Fairfax County staff that while this addition does fall within the zoning guidelines for height, as built, it's too close to Courtney's property line.
So that's where they got them. So they had to stop the build because it's too close to her property line for that structure to be that big. So yeah, but dude, can you imagine?
That's what I'm saying. I'm in the trades, and I could tell you somebody was paid.
Yeah.
There's no way
Or they know somebody on the
they
zoning
know somebody
board.
on the board.
Yeah.
Somebody was paid to
Yeah.
look the other way. Mm-hmm. And then they got their money, and they were like, "Y'all deal with it now."
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
Because there's no way you would approve that.
What is the point of it?
Because they want to put a
With a
bunch of
family.
they want to move their entire family.
Which is not going to make sense. Because where are you going to park all those cars?
bro.
They probably not gonna have cars, bro.
Yeah, they probably gonna carpool.
They're fine.
It looks like so. Look, pull that back up, Mo.
Yeah.
So look at the driveway there. It looks like that's like a two, maybe they
One
could,
car. That's a one car garage.
yeah. But I'm saying if it goes all the way back,
Oh,
you know what I mean. Maybe you could stack them up in there.
that don't even look right.
it don't look right at all.
Yo, it's
That,
insane.
that
I don't know how I would feel if my neighbor did
Yo,
that.
they literally just shaded out your entire. You get no sun now.
you get no sun, and that's not a typical building. That's a subbed out cheap contractor framing. You
right,
can tell.
Right, you can look at it and see. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I saw this story. I was like, yo,
That's a ring-a-ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Ling-a-ling.
That's it. They should show the family. Though. Let me make it.
they're not gonna show the family. They did not want to show the family that.
This is when prejudice does matter. You need to show that. Yeah, when foreigners come here, they come with their stupid. They come with things from their country that they think they could do here. Mm-hmm. They really do.
They do.
You know.
Yeah.
Like if you left your country, and you left your country for whatever reason, you can't bring that kind of nonsense here.
Absolutely
Yeah.
not. They
You know?
would not accept that at
You can't
all.
go to parks. You can't go to parks and
Blast music and kill a
kill a
goose.
goose.